Hello students. Today's sports topic is on study on cholesterol. Uh, Everyone knows cholesterol is dangerous for human being, but is it true? We'll find out in today's topic. According to me, cholesterol is not bad for human being, but when it is above uh, the mentioned normal range, how much it should be in a human body, if it is above than that, then it is dangerous. We'll see what is cholesterol. Cholesterol is an essential component of cell membrane of brain, nervous cell, and of bile, which help the body to absorb fat and fat soluble vitamins. Cholesterol is a non-soluble substance in water. Okay, 80% of cholesterol is developed in body by liver, and rest of it is recovered from dietary supplements like meat, egg, fish, and dairy products. Most of the plants which we derive for food are not having cholesterol. The body use cholesterol to make vitamin D. Vitamin D is a source vitamin which we receive it from sunlight. Uh, in our body, cholesterol helps in development of this vitamin D, and various hormones such as estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol, such important hormones for human body, are developed by taking help of cholesterol. Cholesterols are also considered as lipids. Okay, there are few um, four types of lipids which are commonly known as lipoproteins, because cholesterol is also a part of lipoprotein, because it is part lipid and part protein. For that sake, it is called as lipoprotein. Now we'll proceed with the study. Understanding cholesterol. A lipo profile is a blood test that measures the amount of cholesterol and fat called triglycerides in the blood. These measurements gives the doctor a quick snapshot of what's going on in your blood. Cholesterol and triglycerides in the blood can clog arteries, making you more likely to develop heart diseases. Thus, these tests can help prevent your risk of heart disease and allow you to make early lifestyle changes that lowers cholesterol and triglycerides. Now here you will come to know a lipid profile means to understand the content of cholesterol in our body. There will be a blood test through which we'll get a lipid profile. In that lipid profile, there are five components which you will come to know. Those components range will be mentioned. There is a normal range, and in that on that you will come to know whether those lipoproteins are more in you or less in you. If the lipoproteins are more in your body, like it is here, it is mentioned as cholesterol and triglycerides. If there are more in your body, there you may likely to develop clog arteries, means there will be a mucus formation in your arteries which will relate with the cardiac problems for you. Okay, and these blockage of arteries depends upon your lifestyle, as what are your eating habits and what you do for your for to maintain your fitness. How to read lipid panel, total cholesterol. An estimate of all the cholesterol in the blood, that is good cholesterol, which is called as HDL, and bad cholesterol, which is called as LDL. Thus, a higher total cholesterol may be due to HDL, that is high level of, which is good. If the HDL in your body is high, it is considered to be good. And why it is good, we'll find out in due course. Or higher level of LDL, which is bad. So knowingly the breakdown is important. Triglycerides, a type of blood fat, high density lipoprotein, that is HDL, good cholesterol that helps protect against heart diseases. Now, as I said, HDL is a good cholesterol. Here it is mentioned that it helps in reducing the heart related problems. And low density lipoprotein, that is LDL, considered as bad cholesterol and a major contribution to clogged arteries. Okay, now LDL is considered as bad cholesterol because it is helps to form the blockage in your arteries. For that sake, LDL is called as bad cholesterol. Some reports also includes total cholesterol to HDL ratio. The amount of total cholesterol divided by HDL. This number is useful in helping doctors predicting the risk of developing arteriosclerosis, plaque built up inside the arteries. Very low density lipoprotein, that is VLDL, another type of bad cholesterol that builds up inside the arteries. Total blood, that is serum also, cholesterol. In general, doctors recommend that you try to keep the number under 200 milligram per deciliter. Level over 200 milligram per deciliter depends on the breakdown of LDL versus HDL. May means you are at high risk of heart diseases. Describe less than 200 milligram per deciliter, borderline higher 200 to 239 milligram per deciliter, higher over 240 milligram per deciliter. Okay, here it is as described as what is the normal range, what is the above range and below range. Okay, having a total cholesterol level over 240 milligram may double the risk of heart diseases. Low density lipoprotein, HDL, LDL. Low density lipoprotein is bad cholesterol. Thinking of the L in LDL as lousy. High LDL levels increase the risk of heart disease. You actually, LDL goals depends on whether or not you have existing risk factors for heart diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, but in general, LDL results are as follows. Optimal, less than 100 mg per deciliter, near optimal 100 to 129 milligram per deciliter, borderline or higher 130 to 159 milligram per deciliter, higher 160 to 189 milligram per deciliter. Okay, students, these are the different ranges of LDL in our body. Okay, so it is less, near optimum, borderline, higher, and very higher. Based on your risk for heart diseases, your doctor will discuss with you strategy of lowering your LDL by a certain percentage. Those strategy will include lifestyle changes, including dietary changes and exercise, as well as the use of cholesterol lowering medication. Together, you and your doctor will decide on the probabilities strategies for your particular situation. Now, here it is already mentioned that whenever you have such difficulties in like lower, you have to lower the LDL or the cholesterol level in your body, then definitely your doctor will tell you to change your lifestyle. That depends upon your eating habits and your exercise routine. These two are the main concept of heart diseases. Mainly is your lifestyle, and in your lifestyle it's about your eating habits and your fitness propaganda. High density lipoprotein, that is HDL. By high density lipoprotein, that is HDL, is good cholesterol. Thinking of H in HDL as healthy, to remember this cholesterol type as the good kind. HDL helps carrying bad cholesterol out of the blood serum and arteries. It plays a very important role in preventing clogged arteries, so the higher the HDL number, the better. In general, HDL level of 60 mg per deciliter or higher are considered to be good. Likewise, levels between 40 milligram per deciliter are considered a risk factor for heart diseases. But it's important to understand what your doctor, what level is best in your particular case. Certain medications, including steroids, blood pressure drugs known as beta blockers, and some water pills, can interfere with HDL levels. Make sure your doctor always knows about all the medications you are taking. Now, few sportsmen will be using illegal drugs, and they will be using some boosters to enhance their performance. So these medications can interfere with your cholesterol levels also. For that sake, whenever you're taking treatment for your cholesterol level, make sure your doctor knows about each and every tablet you're taking for any kind of purpose. Triglycerides. Triglycerides are a type of blood fats that has been linked to heart disease and diabetes. If you have high triglycerides, your total cholesterol and LDL level will be higher as well. Normal less than 150 milligram per deciliter, borderline or higher 150 to 199 milligram per deciliter, higher is 200 to 499 milligram per deciliter, very high is 500 milligram per deciliter. These all measurements will show that you are definitely in um, having some cardiac problems. Lifestyle plays a large role in your triglycerides level. Smoking, excessive drinking, uncontrolled diabetes, and medications such as estrogen steroids and some acne treatment can contribute to high triglycerides level. However, in some case, genes or an underlying disease can be the cause. Very low density lipoprotein, that is VLDL. This is a type of bad cholesterol that contains the highest amount of triglycerides. The higher your LDL level, the more likely you are to have a heart attack or stroke. The VLDL level is not always included in cholesterol report. There is no simple or direct way to measure VLDL. Most labs estimate it by dividing the triglycerides level by 5. However, this is not valid if the triglycerides level is over 400. Normal VLDL level ranges from 5 to 40 milligram per deciliter. Now students think here, normal range is of VLDL is 5 to 40 milligram per deciliter. Now you think because of your lifestyle, if it reaches over 400 milligram per deciliter, then you must know that you are not fit and you will have the cardiac problems in very short a while. Okay, because 400 milligram per deciliter is not a is not a less number, because it's 40 is the highest. 40 milligram per deciliter is the highest for reading for VLDL, and if it is reaches 400, then definitely there is a problem. What's your goal? Keep in your mind your cholesterol reports offers a general guideline only. What's normal for you may not be okay for someone else. Your doctor will look at all your cholesterol numbers together and you and your other risk factors to develop a specific strategy for you. Your goal depends on your age, family history of heart disease, and whether or not you have the other risk factors of heart diseases, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, and weight problem. Results may even vary depends on the lab a doctor uses. Always ask your doctor to help you interpret test result. Precaution. Adults aged 20 and older should have these cholesterol and triglycerides levels checked once every 5 years. However, your doctor may suggest doing this more often if you have certain risk factors such as diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, or a family history of heart disease. Now, students, here what we will learn, it's not just about cholesterol, what is cholesterol and what its functions is, what are its characteristics and what are its ranges, what is meant by lipoprotein, but in a human body, why cholesterol is there and what are the range. You- These ranges will help you to know whether you are fit or no. Nowadays, there are many sports coaches will which will they will be telling you you do this blood test and that blood test, but when you do certain like triglyceride test or HDL test or LDL test, you will come to know whether your body is fit or no. On that you can judge, like liver organ is the main organ to produce the cholesterol. On these readings, you will understand how your liver organ is functioning. Okay, these are the latest concept in sports. Now, sports is not just like if you want to perform at national or international level, these readings, these tests are definitely will help you to maintain your fitness level. What I'm trying to tell you here is playing on ground is not sufficient. You have to learn how your body is working, how your body is performing. Then only you will understand what is fitness. Fitness is not just running for a marathon, or lifting 100 or 200 kgs, or sprinting for within a seconds. It's not just fitness is restricted only to that, but fitness is also how is your lifestyle, what you eat, how your organs are developing in your body. These readings, these HDL, LDL, triglycerides, VLDL readings will tell you how much your body is fit, okay, and which are the necessary and essential multivitamins you have to take to maintain that level. Okay, students, I hope you like this topic. Thank you. Stay fit and healthy.